You have a debt collection hearing scheduled. You may be wondering what happens next, and this video is going to walk you through the process. When you were scheduled for the hearing, you were sent a notice from the court with the day, time, and WebEx link to attend virtually. You can do this by logging in with a computer or the WebEx app on your phone. You can also just call in on your phone or come in person. It's completely up to you. It's your responsibility to make sure that the court and the clerk have your updated contact information, including your address, your email, and phone number throughout the process. This will ensure that you get notices of documents that have been filed or important dates and times. And if you need an interpreter, you can request one. The court has a form available in many languages on their webpage. You must submit this form to the court 3 days before your hearing. Now, if your hearing is at 1 p.m., this means you have a scheduling hearing. The judge is not going to hear the details of your case. Instead, he or she will call each case one at a time. When you hear your name called, you can unmute and say that you're present. The judge will ask if you want a free volunteer lawyer or licensed paralegal practitioner. If you say yes, the judge will ask for your contact information, and this will be provided to the Utah State Bar's program to connect you with a volunteer. The judge will then set a new hearing date. You will get a future hearing date on an upcoming Wednesday, again at 2 p.m., usually in 2 weeks. This will happen even if you say no to wanting a volunteer. Next, your hearing will be at 2 p.m. This is on that later date, and it's when the judge is going to listen to the details of your case, and if needed, make a decision. The judge first asks lawyers and LPPs if any cases have settled, or if there are cases that can be dealt with summarily. This just means quickly. The judge will listen to these cases first, and then he or she will call the rest of the cases in the order they're listed on the court calendar. This process does take time, so you're going to want to be patient. There will be many cases scheduled this day. If you are attending virtually by WebEx, the first thing that you should do is to mute yourself. You're in a group meeting with many people, so this is very important. If you're on your phone, you can switch between mute and unmute by pressing *6. If you're on a computer or the app on your phone, there will be a microphone button at the bottom of the screen. Now, this is really important. If you are not muted, even a very little bit of background noise can be very distracting. It can cause feedback or prevent somebody else from being heard. Before you go to your hearing, we recommend you attend the Pro Se Community Clinic run by the Utah State Bar's Access to Justice Office and People's Legal Aid, a local nonprofit. It is a virtual clinic on Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You must sign up for an appointment at least 1 hour in advance by filling out an intake form. This will be reviewed so you can be matched with the volunteer who can best help you. You will be placed with this volunteer as they become available, so you will not have a set time during that 2-hour period. Your volunteer can give you information and legal advice if appropriate. They can evaluate your case, explain what actions you need to take to prepare for your upcoming hearing, and next steps. The Utah State Bar also has a Pro Se calendar program. At your 1 p.m. hearing, remember, you were given the option to work with a volunteer attorney or LPP. You do this on a short-term basis, and it's called limited scope representation. The volunteer will not take over your entire case, but they will be able to help with the issues you're facing right now. You remain fully responsible for your case. You will have the chance to meet privately with them in a confidential setting or over the phone to talk in more detail about the specifics of your case. However, remember, this is a volunteer program, so there is no guarantee that a volunteer will be available on the day of your hearing. So what should you do between now and your next hearing? We have more videos that you can watch to guide you through these additional topics. We cover the overview of the debt collection case, what you should do if you think the plaintiff owes you money or harmed you, considering whether you have a defense or if it makes sense to negotiate, what happens if you lose, can you stop a garnishment, and where can you go for free or reduced help. Just remember, every case is different. Some of what we talk about may apply to you, but some of it may not. By using the available free resources, you will have the best chance of dealing with your case. If you hear something during these videos and you want to know more, be sure to take down some notes. We're very glad you took the time to watch this video, and we invite you to watch the additional videos. This is a great first step towards dealing with your debt collection matter. Thank you so much, and we wish you the best.